MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Baltimore Orioles. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of the season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Baltimore Orioles.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. And I'm looking at the catcher Wellington Castillo. In other words, Beef Wellington, get it? Vin Scully turned me on to that one. But hey, I'll tell you what else is really starting to beef up for him is that his offense has really come along as he got older. He could always catch, frame the ball, and make throws to the bases, but the offense has made him a leading. Different type of player.
Third baseman, number 5, Jonathan Villar.
Jonathan Villar is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Hey, you go to the plate in the first inning, you hit a ball back up the middle, little ground ball.
Into the box, number 75, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Villar is on his way home. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Ryan Braun is the batter now as he looks at a ball, a 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
No one out with a runner at second. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2 from the stretch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. That's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
Domingo Santana.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And he's safe.
Batting sixth.
Now at the plate, Pedro Carmona. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. They'll give that runner the green light, headed around third. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Batting seventh.
Stepping into the box, Jet Bandy. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Jones going back to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Batting eighth. Shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. Orlando Arcia is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's given up a lot of runs early already in this game, and this is the biggest challenge for the manager. You don't want to put too much tax on your bullpen, but if he continues to throw like this, you got to go to the pen pretty soon, and that could really wear on them. Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's
and the center fielder is under it to make a catch, and the inning is over. So they nearly. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, center fielder Adam Jones.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but
ready to deliver the 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Broxton's on his horse. One down.
Batting second.
Here's Jonathan
Second
Scope
baseman.
now.
Jonathan Scope.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here's the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Manny Machado.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Broxton's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Baseman Chris Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore. The Brewers lead it 5-0. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trumbo on the run. Makes the play, one away.
Third baseman, number 5.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Circle change is cut on and missed, 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 75. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The left fielder, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Braun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rickard looks up. Gone! Striding in once again, number 7. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Castillo. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
Castillo.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
2-0 count, and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting 7th.
Stepping in, Trey Mancini. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Batting 8th.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Takes this the other way to right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. Number 92 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch, better hitting.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And a neck-high fastball that time. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ready to take his hacks again, Jet Bandy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of it.
Ouch, that one hit him. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. The 2-1 on its way. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. First and second now, one man out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are two gone now.
Now batting. Right
so
fielder.
Coming to the plate, Keon Broxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Well, you got a guy on the ropes. He's really struggling here. You can't swing at bad pitches and bail him out. You got to make him throw strikes. This is where you got to bear down as a team, not just individually.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Brewers strand. So stepping in, Joey Rickard. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Joey Rickard.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
The center fielder, number 10.
Back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Number 7 is there, and he's got it for the first out.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Arcia has it. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Third baseman, number 13.
So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
And this one gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Now a swing and a fly ball. Broxton sprinting after it, but this will land foul shy of the wall.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Has a look, now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit. Just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
Chris Davis is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. Braun will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. I have to. Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Jonathan Villar.
Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now.
75.
Number 75. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Braun. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Jones going back, still going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Ready once again, number 7. A hit in 2 tries so far. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat. Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Brewers do pick up a run on the Ryan Braun homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's digging in for his second at bat, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Wellington Castillo.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Now the pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Castillo rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over it to drive in the run.
In now, Trey Mancini. He singled his last time up. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. From the belt, the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Up top, it's 2-0. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
He's safe.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's going to get down out there. Trumbull rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
Up next for the Orioles.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Tyler Cravey answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this one.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
I like the pitch. He goes to the slider. It's his out pitch. He just didn't put it where he needed to. It's just too hittable with 2 strikes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Adam Jones is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Center fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The second baseman.
Standing in, Jonathan Schoop. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. 3 runs already home here. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. On Braun fires a great throw. He's out at home plate.
Hey, he's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the digging in. Domingo Santana. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Pedro Carmona, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit down the third base line. 1 out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Try to change a pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch, the changeup down, just didn't get him to go after it.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's in there, base hit. Stepping up to the plate. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Chopped weakly to the left. He's right there to second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn to. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Chris Davis.
Line to the right side. Broxton is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting. Catcher.
Digging in, Wellington Castillo. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So striding in, Mark Trumbo. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So after the 3 spot last time. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Tough slider down low for a strike. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Davis is over to take a look, and no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, right fielder.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Max Kepler will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Heading after it is Rickard. And that's the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 5.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Villar. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Gone in order of the. Max Kepler will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
For the Brewers. Now playing right field.
Stepping in and ready for another
26.
shot, Trey Mancini. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. And he'll step off and try and reset. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Ready once again, J.J. Hardy. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
J.J. Hardy.
He's set. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And he'll step off and try again. On the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
That ball was down below the zone, and he still stayed with it and drove it back up the middle.
Number 20.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard as he lifts it in the air to right field. Kepler in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Adam Jones. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, number 75. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 8.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Braun. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Darren O'Day faces are empty. 1 man out.
Orioles, number 56, Darren O'Day.
The 1-1 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Digging in once again, number 7. He was a ground out victim last time up. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbull going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, Matt, I thought it definitely had the height. It just didn't have the distance. The outfielder gives it a great effort, but it's just out of his reach. But he does get the ball back in quickly, holding him to it.
Number 17 will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from him.
And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. Pedro Carmona swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Here's the 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the Brewers 9 and the O's 4. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 13.
One gone now in the Baltimore 7th. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. He's set, and the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman, number 19.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit in the air to right field. Trumbo has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Milwaukee, right fielder
Max Kepler is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that misses, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Drilled to first. The tag, and he is out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Wellington Castillo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Mark. Trumbo now.
Orioles, right fielder Mark Trumbo.
From the stretch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Kepler's on his horse.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini.
Designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game.
Well, that's his third hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And what's the call? It's a home run. Here's the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Stepping in, Joey Rickard. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Michael Blazek is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 54, Michael Blazek.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to third. VR gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike. Start of the 9th as we welcome you back now to Oriole Park. In Baltimore, Donnie Hart, and now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Your attention, please.
Jonathan VR stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. At the plate, number 75. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Hit hard back up the middle. Hardy's there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's gone deep twice in the game. Michael Gibbons takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. Gone in order are the Brewers. They won't add to their 9-6 lead.
Orioles, center fielder Adam Stone.
Into the windup and the pitch. Adam Jones stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
The windup and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Arcia gloves it. One away.
The second baseman, number 6.
Striding in, Jonathan Schoop. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. On the ground near home. 1 out, nobody on. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Digging in, Manny Machado, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit.
You're not always going to hit the good pitches, you hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Hit out towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Well, Matt, that was a huge at bat. He gets the single right here. There's 2 out in the ninth.
Now back.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And he swings and misses on that one, and now the Orioles are down to their final strike here.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the attack.
Kepler is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
9-6 the final tally in this one. Tyler Cravey claims the win out of the pen, his first. Wade Miley only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. Michael Blazek records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers: 9 runs.